Hello my friends, welcome back. My name is Sarah and I am in my festive red and green today, my red lip and my green t-shirt because we are wrapping up our Christmas project pan. I am also sitting here next to my Christmas tree because this is probably one of the last opportunities that I will have. And a word about my Christmas tree. I have a 2-year-old son, as many of you know, and so the last 2 years I have only done lights on our tree, and it has worked out fabulously. I have not wanted to deal with, little fingers trying to get into the bulbs and, potentially breaking some really nice ornaments and things like that. So yes, I am fully aware that my tree looks a little bit bare, but I think next year he'll be almost 3.5. And so I think that we will probably go ahead and put some ornaments on next year. But I didn't want you to think that I was unaware of how naked my tree looked. But I do love the lights. You still get the effect of the lights at night. So I wanted to go ahead and include that in my video today. As I said, we are wrapping up our Christmas project pan. This was Oh Christmas Pans, and this was just a small project that I had created just to go ahead and wrap up some items before the end of the year. Another note, I do have a sore throat today. Every time I leave Texas, or when I come back to Texas, I get this weird sinusy thing. There's a lot of allergens, environmental things that I'm allergic to in Texas. And my family, my husband and my son and I, we did go out of town for the week of Christmas. So naturally now I have this sinusy thing going on. So if you see me go ahead and pick up my water and take a sip every now and then, it's because I have just this, stuff going on. But it's not corona. It's not, I'm not contagious. It's just this sinusy stuff. So wow, that was like, 2 or 3 side notes? This is Oh Christmas Pans. We are wrapping up. This is the finale, and I've got some more empties to show you. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Okay, so before I go ahead and jump right on into my new empties, I do want to give you an update on the Clinique bronzer that I have been working on for 2 years. In 2019, it was my goal to finish this bronzer. I started on January 1st. It was brand new. I never even hit pan. So then I put it in a project at the beginning of 2020. All I wanted to do was use up half of it. That never happened. I still never hit pan. So back in the beginning of October, when I decided I was gonna go ahead and do this project, I just wanted to hit pan on this bronzer. I did that about a month ago, and I kept on using it, and I just wanted to show you where I am finishing the year, finally, year 2 on this bronzer. So, as you can see, someone commented on one of my other videos, I think maybe it was my last update video, and she said, hey, look, at least you're getting your money's worth out of it. And that is definitely the case. This was not an expensive bronzer. I want to say it was maybe like $19, which, for high end, that's not expensive. So I've gotten at least 2 years worth out of it. It will be in a project for next year as well. So I'm definitely getting my money's worth out of that. Okay, next I want to show you the 2 skincare items that I was able to finish off. The first one is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. So this is where I started the project. This was my first update, and at that point I did not think I was going to be able to finish it off. Then on my second update, I was able to use all the way down to here. So then I gained a little bit of confidence, and as you see, I was finally able to finish that off. I finished this up a little more than a week ago. So very happy to have this out of my collection. I do enjoy it, but I am using another product that you'll see coming up soon. So I really just needed to get this one done. Okay, friends, I did end up having to go and get a lozenge for my throat. I hope it's not too distracting for you, but I did promise you that I was going to try really, really hard to get this video filmed and posted today. So I do want to go ahead and follow through with that. Like I said, I hope it's not too distracting. I've got some more empties to share with you though, and the first one I'm super, super excited about. This is the Fab or First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. This was another one that I did not think that I was going to finish off. I ended up using them every single day. There were 28 in here, so in theory this should have been easy to use, but it just wasn't a step that I was used to including. These pads, they say, as I said, they're the facial radiance pads, and they say they help exfoliate, tone, and brighten. Initially, I had said, I don't really know about exfoliating and I don't really know about brightening, but they were nice as a toner. I do actually now feel like they are a nice exfoliating step because they had a little bit of texture on one side of the pad, and I did find that I really enjoyed that as I was using it every single day. So I don't know that this would be a repurchase for me necessarily. If it was included in like a kit that I was interested in, I might go ahead and use them. But I think for right now, there's a toner that I have already that I want to go ahead and get through. So this is one that I might consider later on, but it's not an immediate repurchase for me. Next, we have the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist, and you can see my progress lines here. I finished this off about a week ago, maybe a week and a half or so. Really, really liked this product, but I already have repurchased another. So that is what I am using currently, is just another one of these. Very much do really like that product, however. The next one, this is the Milani Clear Brow Gel, and I had mentioned that this was getting very dry and it kind of was like flaking off throughout the day. This one is done. I actually pulled the wand out today to double check, and it's dry. It's done. So those are all the empties that I have to share with you. I did end up with 4 items that I was not able to finish off. The first one is this Verb Ghost Oil. And we knew pretty early on that I was not going to finish this one off. So I'm just going to keep using it. It's fine. It's okay. I don't love it. Next, we have this Pain in the Rear product. This is the Studio Makeup Blush in the shade Sahara. My goal was only to hit pan. I still have not done that. Again, this is what I've been working on for, I think, 1.5 years or 2 years. And it's definitely going in a project for next year because I swear, I don't know how much product is. This is only 5 grams. I don't feel like this should take that long. And it's pretty light for my complexion, so I tend to like pile it on quite a bit. So I don't know why it's taking so long to get through this blush. The next 2, I'm kind of kicking myself over. I was pretty confident that I was going to finish these 2 off, and I did end up taking 2 vacations during the length of this project. In November, over Thanksgiving, I took my son to go see my parents. They live in the Midwest, and we really don't get to see them maybe once a year. They were not able to come down for his birthday this year in July. So I took him to go see them over Thanksgiving. And I ended up not wearing a lot of makeup during that time. And then this past week, when my husband and my son and I were out of town, we were totally isolated. We literally rented a cabin in the woods. And so again, that was 5 days that I ended up not wearing makeup. So these 2 could have been done. This one could have been done a long time ago. This is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. This one I thought I was going to run out of, and I wanted to take it on vacation with me so I would not have to take a glass container. So for 1.5 weeks, I stopped using this, and I was using my NARS foundation so that I could save the remainder of this to go on vacation. And then I ended up not using it while I was on vacation. So I am absolutely kicking myself for doing that. Totally my fault. I will have it finished off by the end of the year. The last item is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This one I've shown you guys a couple of times. I can't tell how much is in there, but when I pull it out, the wand itself is practically clean and there's only product on the tip of that large doe foot. So I have no idea, like that could be all of the product that's in this whole, you know, in this whole container. I don't know, but every time I pull it out, that's exactly what it looks like. And then I use it and I put it back. And then the next day I get exactly that much product out again. So I don't know. I for sure thought this was gonna be done, but who knows? So friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I am so thrilled to have this project behind me, to have these, what was it, 8 items that I was able to finish off and clear out of my collection so I can move on and use some other things as well. I am also so glad that we only have a handful of days left in 2020. I know all of us are going to be so excited to leave this year behind. I do have a ton of projects that I've signed up for 2021, and I've already started filming those videos for you. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, oh, I promise those all have good audio as well because, you know, they were kind of pre-recorded and that was before I got sick. So if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button. Tell me something. You know what? Here's what I want to do. I want to refocus 2020. I know we can all find so many things that we are unhappy about or didn't go the way that we had thought they would or that we had planned. Tell me one thing you're thankful about, or one thing that's positive that happened for you in 2020. I actually finally, at the very ripe old age of 41 years old, I finally graduated from college. I finished my undergrad degree about 2.5 weeks ago officially, and we had just a virtual ceremony. You know, I didn't actually get to walk the stage or anything, but I feel a tremendous sense of accomplishment nonetheless. And maybe I'm a glutton for punishment, but I am actually planning to enroll in grad school next year. So if it can be something big or something that was small, or, you know, maybe it was just I got out of bed and took a shower 3 days in a row, maybe that's a big win for you. I have totally been there in the postpartum days. I have been there. If I got to take a shower 2 days in a row, that was a big accomplishment. So let me know one thing that you are so happy about accomplishing in 2020. Or if you just can't think of anything, let me know something that you're looking forward to for 2021. I hope you'll join me in 2021. Thank you so much for joining me thus far, and I'll talk to you guys really soon. Bye.